Recording has started. Awesome. So I'm coming. So hey, is this all right? You guys can hear me perfect. I want to be sure you guys can hear me before I start presenting. So, all right, guys. It is nice to have every one of you here. It has been an amazing journey, literally, right? Because I actually traveled, so I'm just getting back home right now. I have to rush everything up, so I didn't even know I can actually keep up. But yeah, here we are. Thank goodness. So basically, yeah, I want you all to set aside all possible distractions and get your writing materials close to you. And there's a reason why I say so. See, everything you're going to learn from this webinar can literally change the trajectory of your life. And you're going to know why I said so, or why I say so, as we go further. Do you understand? Everything you're going to be learning in this webinar is literally going to, change everything for you. I can guarantee that, right? Especially in the aspect of forex trading, right? So you don't want to mess around. You don't want to make the mistake of, getting distracted. If you can lock yourself up in a room, do that. Get yourself a notepad, get yourself a pen, because everything that I'm going to be telling you today are going to be things, they are practical stuffs that would help you become a profitable trader at the end of the day. So you don't want to mess around, you don't want to mess with this at all, right? So what you're going to be learning today, you're going to be learning the 3 building blocks to becoming a profitable forex trader who is capable of pulling out 3 times profits of your account size under 3 months or less, right? So which means, let's say you have like a $500 trading account right now. You have every information, practicable information that you need, that you can implement as fast as possible, that is guaranteed to give you at least 3 times of your account size. So if you have 500, that's 1.5. I mean, that's $1,005 in the next 3 months or less, right? And I'm saying this as a conservative trader. This is not an aggressive trader talking to you. He's a conservative trader. So, which means if you are someone who even take much more risk, you're possibly going to do more than that. Do you understand? So yeah. So the first building block we're going to be talking about is simply trading psychology, right? Now you can have the best, you can have every other thing in the forex market. You can have a very good strategy. In fact, your risk management can be top notch. If you don't have a trading psychology, you're still going to mess your trading journey up. And I'm going to give you a scenario right now. So let's say there is a trade. You saw an opportunity on Euro USD when it was 1,005, right? Euro USD. You saw an opportunity. You saw a trading opportunity, right? So you've done your analysis. You saw an opportunity. So you entered the trade. So you bought from 1.5. You're looking at a potential 1.17, right? So that's like 200. Let's say 200 pips to your entry, right? So you took a buy entry, you took a buy order. So you set stop loss, you set the profit, and you entered the trade. So the trade was running well, and news came up, and the trade was going. In fact, it has moved like 50 pips above. And what did you do? You thought that, okay, it would be nice to take more trade because this is already going well. Why don't you just add more positions, right? Add more positions so you can, leverage that opportunity to make much more profit, right? So what did you do? you stack up more trade. Let's say you took more, like two more trade, it still went in your favor. That's like 70 pips from the entry and 20 pips more from those other two orders that you took, right? And you took more opportunities like that. And trade moved like 80 pips in profit. What happened? All of a sudden, there is this big candle that just, those engulfing big candle that is in red. Those big bearish engulfing candle just dropped almost instantly, and boom, 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 it took you out of the trade. And instead of you, maybe your risk appetite was just, maybe you have like a $500 trading account and your risk appetite was originally $10 per each trade, right? Which I think that should be like 2%, right? So your risk appetite was originally $10. Now, just because you took other trade, now you've lost like, let's say, 40 to 45 or $50. Instead, something you could have just lost $10 on, right? And just because of that, you said no, you want to revenge the forex market. I've seen so many people say this. You want to revenge. So you go into the market and you allow your emotions to drive you crazy, and you start looking for opportunity where it doesn't exist. You just try as much as possible to force a trade out of your analysis, and you took those trades and boom, you over leveraged and you blow the account. Now, the summary of everything I have just said is the absence of trading a very good trading psychology. When you took that second trade, that's what we call greed, right? Because you are greedy, you didn't follow your plan. Your original plan was to what? Take a single trade, and you're looking at a 200 pips potential profit, right? And if you're like me, I would have probably like set break even at that point. At least the trade moved 80 pips upward. You understand? The trade moved 80 pips upward. But just because of greed, boom, you lost that trade. And that's trading psychology. That's the emotion, right? So the second aspect of you going back to the market and you want to try and revenge the market is what we call fear. You are scared of leaving the forex market at that point in time or at that very day in loss. You don't want to see your account in loss or negative or whatever, and you left, and because of greed, that still made you lost the entire account. Something that it would have just been just $10 loss, and maybe there's no other trade for that day, and you just go and in fact, in the next 24 hours, it would have been something simpler. You get, and obviously maybe another opportunity is coming up, and that might be the trade that will give you more profits, right? Recover the loss, add more profits to your account. So you can have a very good strategy, you can have a very good risk management. If trading psychology is absent, your trading your trading whatever is in shambles, right? So your trading psychology has to be very intact. So that's the first building block, right? So as we move forward, I'm going to show you how to tackle this. But of course, how do you get to tackle trading psychology? The first thing you need to have, which leads us to the second building block, is what we call a risk management strategy. See, once you know that, okay, out of a couple of trades, you're going to still end up in profit, your mind will be at peace. Even if you lose one trade, or two trade, or three trade, or four trade, you still know that at the end of the day, maybe at the end of the week, maybe at the end of the month, or maybe at the end of 2 months, you would still be in profit, because you know that you have a very solid risk management strategy. You are at peace, you are patient, You are stoic, if that's the word. Permit me for all this big grammar. But I'm going to show you something now with risk management. I want to show you some magic with risk management. So let's assume you have a trading. This is a trading criteria, by the way. So let's assume you have a trading. What do we call it? I'm coming. Sorry. Let me post to these guys that we're actually live. Just give me 1 minute, please. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. So I don't know if you all can still hear me. If you can still hear me and you can see my screen, just drop one in the comment section, please. I mean, in my DM, not in the comment section. Too much of content is affecting me. So just drop one in my DM if you can. My username, I've posted my username already amongst some of the message I've dropped. So you just use the username to like drop one in my DM if you can hear me and you can see my screen. I don't want us to have any issues with that going forward. That's why I'm making sure that you guys can hear me and you can see my screen. All right, thank you so much, Charles. Thank you so much, Afo. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Okay, so let's proceed. So you can stop sending me one now. Thank you. Let's just proceed. All right. So this is a trading criteria, guys. Let's say you have a $200 trading account, and that's number one. That's the first trading criteria. The second trading criteria is that for every trade you take, your risk to reward must be 1:5. What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? Um, let's say now let's say you have a $200 trading account, of course, and you are risking just 2% of that account on every trade you are taking. Maybe on you're about to take Euro USD, must be you must not risk more than $4. You're about to take gold, you must not risk more than $4. You're about to take GBP USD, you must not risk more than $4. You're about to take AUD USD, you must not risk more than $4. That's 2% of $200, right? And you are always looking at a potential profit of 5 times of what you are risking. That's what 1:5 means. The one represents the exact risk, which is 2% of 200, which is $4 in this scenario, and the 5 represents how many times the number of times 5 of what you are risking. That's what you're getting back, right? That is what 1:5 means. So if you're risking $4, you're getting back $20 when you make profit. If you lose the trade, you're losing you're losing $4. If you win the trade, you're getting back $20. That is what har means, guys. That is what har means, right? So now, risk per trade, we are risking 2%. You already understand that. I believe so. Winning accuracy. Winning accuracy simply means, let's say out of 100 trades that you take, let's say within the space of 6 months, or within the space of 3 months, or within the space of 1 month, depending on your strategy. Some people's strategy allow them to trade as much as 100 trade in a month. Maybe they are like intraday guys, maybe they are intraday trader, or I don't know, scalpers or something. Even though I don't recommend scalping, anyways. So, but this is just an example. I'm just trying to like give an example here. So let's say out of 100 trades that you take, you only win 20% of that 100. That means 20 trade you win, then you lose 80 trade. So your winning accuracy simply means 20%. Do you understand? And your losing accuracy simply means 80%. So you win 20% of the time, you lose. So which means if you take 10 trades in a month, you're going to win 2 trades and you're going to lose 8 trades. Simple, chicken. That's what winning accuracy means. Now, let's say you have 30 trading opportunities in a month, which is decent, right? Not too much of trading. Sometimes you might have like you might go a day without trade. The next day you might see 2 trades. The other day you might not see trade. So like let's just say 30, which is quite decent number of trades within a month, right? This is like average for most people. So let's say you have 30 trading opportunities in a month. Now let's do the calculation of all these criteria. So the loss is going to be how much? We have now. Don't forget we have a trading win accuracy of 30%, which means we win 30% of the time. 3 out of 10 trades, we lose 7. We lose 7 out of 10 trades, and we win just 3. That's what 30% means here, right? So the loss is going to be. Remember, we have 30 trading opportunities in a month. We are going to trade 30 times in a month, right? So the loss is going to be 70% of 30 is going to be 21, because we are going to lose 70% of the time, right? Based on our winning accuracy. So 21. And remember, we are risking just $2 on $200 trading account. We are risking $4, which is 2% on $200 trading account. That's 4. So 21 times $4 is going to give us 80 minus $84. So the entire month we are going to lose $84 for this $200 trading account. Now back to our win. Remember, we have a 30% winning accuracy. So that's 30% of 30 is going to give us what? 9. And remember, our risk to reward is 1:5, which means whenever we make profit, we are making back times 5 of our risk, which is $20, right? So 9 times 20 is going to give us $180 in profit. So if you do the calculation, we are going to have a net profit of how much? $96 plus. We lost 70% of the time. We are still able to arrive at a very good net profit, because think about it. This is almost 50% of $200. This is $96. If you have like an investment, I'm making like 50% of that in a month. That's decent. Banks are going to give you 20% in a year, but in a month you are making almost 50%, and you are just being conservative. You're not over leveraging. You're just risking appropriately, trading decent. Right? These are practicable stuff, guys. So are you seeing how this is very okay? Like, are you seeing how this connects to each other? You have a very good risk management. It helps with the trading psychology. At the end of the day, you know that even though you've been having streaks of losses, you know that at some point you will still arrive in net profit, because you trust, you have a good strategy, you have a good risk management. Do you understand what I'm saying? So mentally, you are stoic. Even if you are in a losing streak or you are in a losing phase, you know that at some point in time you still make profit. You're just calm, right? So now this is the oga pata of them all. Trading strategy. Guys, give me like 1 minute. I need to take water, please. Very important. Just give me 1 minute. All right, guys, I'm back. So let's pick it up from where we left it. So trading strategy. Now, this is where most people actually fail, because I'm going to give you different. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean, right? I'm going to give you illustration. So Um, I'm going to ask you guys a question because this is going to be quite, how do I put it? This is going to be interactive in a way, right? If you are playing a game, I want to ask you this question, guys. If you are playing a game, right? You are playing a game, and every time you play a game, you play that game, you are always losing. And when you lose, you are losing your money, you are losing your fortune. There is no way for you to win. Will you keep playing that game, guys? Please, I want your honest answer in my DM. You have my username amongst the message I've posted. I want your. So we have to be fast with this because I don't intend to take much time. Exactly. Leodon said no. Yes, everybody is saying no, right? Martin said no. Afo said no, right? So literally, you won't keep playing, right? Now, hold that thought, right? Hold that thought. Now, in the forex market, I'm going to also ask you another question before I further on with this, right? If if let me ask you, is it possible that everybody, everybody, like every one of us, is it possible to win in the forex market? If I mean that's not the question. If we are all make if everybody that is trading in the forex market, if we all make money, if we all profit from the forex market, is the forex market really going to function? How do we, like, if everybody wins, the market makers, the retailers, the banks, everybody makes money, everybody is always making money from the forex market, is the forex market going to function? Guys, I need your answer ASAP, ASAP, guys, please. All right, Leodon said no. Martin said no. Yeah, everybody is saying no. So does that mean that some people have to lose just so you can make money? Hmm? Okay, Martin said yes. All right, all right. So this is the old thing, yeah. For forex market to function, there has to be people that lose their money. So it means, if for me to be a buyer, there have to be a seller, right? And for you to be a seller, I have to be, maybe someone else have to be a buyer, right? That is what makes up the market. What makes up a market is where we have a buyer and we have a seller, right? And everybody must not buy at the same price point, because if we all buy at the same price point, who are we going to sell to? How do we make profit? This is very simple. So there are people who, who are in charge of this, who have like the biggest fortune. They have the biggest, what do we call this thing? They have the biggest, like they have the most money in the forex market. These people are called these people are called, what do we call them, please? We call these people are called JP Morgan, Bank of America, so many of them like that. These are the guys who own the biggest financial resources in the forex market, the biggest money. You and I, we don't have the money to move the market. So they are the people that move the market. They are the people that decide the direction of the market. Do you understand what I'm saying? So which means, if you and I, we are just trade, which means, sorry, I have to ask this question again because this question is very, very important, right? No, no, I'm not saying financial. I mean financial resources, Martins, right? Financial. I mean money, right? Don't mind me. I like English. So basically, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that if everybody is not meant to make money, and if everybody is not meant to make money from the forex market, and we have so many informations about support and resistance, trend line, you know, Elliott wave, all those bullshit, and we have them circulated within the forest industry. Don't you think that that is some sort of gimmicks that the people that control the forex market have created, that some people need to follow just so they can lose money and they can make profits? Like, I don't know if you're I'm asking you guys a question. I need your answers, please. And please, guys, be fast about this, because I this is going to be fire. We are getting into the interesting parts. ASAP, guys, ASAP. I need your answer. ASAP. Maybe I should ask again. The question is, if the question is, don't you think that support all these things that are free to, you know, can all these support and resistance, Ichimoku, Elliott wave, all this information, forest information that are flying around freely in the in the forest industry, don't you think there are some form of gimmicks to control or set a narrative about the forex market, just so some people can lose money, so they can make money? Because at the end of the day, the people that control the market are always going to move the market, and they're always going to make profits. So don't you think that is some form of gimmicks? I'm asking you guys. Yes, Leodon said for real, sure. Afo said yes. Right? So everybody's saying yes. So are you now seeing why, if you're following the crowd, you're not really going to make money in this forex market? If you're always like, oh, somebody is teaching you support and resistance, you know, all these things, you're not really going to make money from the forex market. Martin said, I believe so. Obviously, it is so. These things are not new. If you've been trading in the forex markets, they should not be new to you. They should not be new to you. So, the forex market is just like that. The forex market is just like that. So, for you and I mean, for the market makers to actually make money, you and I have to lose. It is an important thing. And the reason why support and resistance works some of the time is because you can't be playing a game and you'll be losing. They have to still like make you win some game. They have to leave you with crumbs. They have to make you stay. And for them to make you stay, they have to create a narrative that works some of the time. And when you use that narrative, when you are within that narrative, you're like, okay, I traded gold yesterday, I use support and resistance, I use trend line, I use all these things, and I made money now. So what is happening today? Like, why is it not working today? It is part of the narrative. Everything has an agenda, guys. Like, if your eyes are not open to this, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, are you not thinking about, like, are you not thinking? So, what I'm saying in essence is that for market to happen, for market makers to make money, you and I have to lose. And for you and I to lose, they have to create some narrative. So and we've been following this narrative ever since we entered forex, ever since we've been trading forex, and yet we've been losing. We've not been able to like make good money from the forex market. So we make money today, we lose it tomorrow, we make money next tomorrow. We are not really able to like, accumulate the money we want, right? So this means there is a way these guys trade. So the way these guys trade is what we call the MLB, move like the boss. Because if you are trading like the boss, because these guys are the boss of the forex market, if you are trading like the boss, you are moving like the boss. MLB, right? So there is a way they trade, and they have to, this the way they trade is very simple. They have to take you out of the trade just so you and I can what? Can lose. Our stop loss is eaten, because once our stop loss gets eaten, they make the profit. So once our stop loss gets it, right, they can now buy low and sell high. Simple. That is what they have to do. So I'm going to be showing you a strategy. Now, you have to also put at the back of your mind that even though, for you to make money, basically, you have to trade like the people that control the market, right? If you don't trade like the people that control the market, then you are still in the loop of their narrative. And people that follow this narrative, they will always keep losing money. That's how it works, right? Now, I'm going to be showing you a strategy that I trade, right? And okay, I hope you guys can see my trading chart, right? Can you guys see my trading chart? We have to be quick about this. Can you guys see my trading chart? All right, thank you so much. So let's quickly do this analysis of AUD USD. Right, so this is a weekly time frame. There's nothing to check on the monthly, literally. Right, you can see what's happening. What is the market telling us? The market is giving us series of what? Series of low, lower high, lower low, lower high. A simple definition of downtrend. Simple. Let's not complicate it. So we have this as weekly what? Weekly lower high, weekly recent lower high, right? And we have this as weekly recent lower low, right? So we go to daily. Easy. What is the market doing? The market is simply retracing, because the market is if we are in a downtrend, if the market is retracing, it means the market is buying to sell, right? That's what retracement means. So at this point in time, the market is buying to sell, right? So I'll show you a trade I took some time ago with this simple strategy, right? Now, these little moves here are what we call internal structure, and this internal structure, they become a bigger or external structure when you zoom into lower time frames, right? So I'll let me go to 4 hours so you can see what I'm saying. You can see now they've gotten bigger, right? They've gotten what? They've gotten bigger, right? So let's not really waste much of time. We have here, we have high, we have higher high. So literally, we know that the market is buying to sell, right? We are not going to wait for the market to buy to sell. We can still involve ourselves in the buying process. And when the market gets to where it wants to sell, we can still involve ourselves in the selling process. Simple. So at this point, we are looking to buy, right? So this is higher high, higher low. This is higher high. This is higher low. This is higher high. So at this point, we have, yeah. So let's not really go further, basically, because I want to there's a trade that happened here. So I don't need to go further. Because at this point it got broken here. It's still continue with the trend, right? But let's focus on these aspects. Thank you, Olushola. So this is a 4 hours high at this point in time, right? And this is a 4 hour what? Low at this point in time. We are looking to what? We are looking to buy at this point in time, right? This this is what we call a demand zone, literally, right? This is what we call a demand zone. Sorry. Yep. This is what we call a demand zone. Goes down to here because we have a demand zone here as well. This is first demand zone. This demand zone broke this, what's it called? This eye, internal eye here. And this is also a demand zone that broke the entire, it broke this eye as well, and this major 4 hours eye, right? So it broke like three structures. So we know that, oh, this is actually very, what's it called? This is a very strong demand zone coupled with the one below. So we just have to like mark both of them together, match them together. That's the word. So what do? We go to lower time frame because obviously we are not going to take trade from here. We don't do that. We know they do that one for here. So we go to, let's say, 30 minutes. So we want to see what is happening within this zone, right? We want to see what is happening in this zone. Now, there's one thing you need to know about price. Price is fractal. Price is fractal. What does that mean? Whatever that is happening on monthly, whatever that can work on monthly can also work on 1 minute, can also work on 2 minutes, can also work on 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, monthly, daily. Do you get? That's how the forex market works. Do you understand? So this is 30 minutes time frame. We have like a demand zone here, which is going to be from here to this low, literally. Bam. So you see what happened at the end of the day. Now, before we get there, I want to show you something. We have, let me show you this. We have a minor, we have a minor we have a minor support and resistance. We have a minor support here, and we also have a minor what's it called, resistance here. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to show you something, because why is it a support and why is it a resistance? We have the first touch, bam, the second touch, bam, the first touch, bam, the second touch, bam. I've told you already, whatever that is happening on, that you can do, or that is happening on 4 hours can also happen on 1 minute, 10 minutes, regardless of the time frame. Because what? Price is fractal. So which means people that are trading, that are scalping, or they are like intraday trader, they are looking at this point to what? To buy and sell. You know, the retailers, they are looking to buy, they are looking to sell, literally. So what happens here? If there are people who are looking to buy from this extent, from this point, because we have first touch, we have second touch, and it even looks like a very solid support. Let me delete this. Let me use a zone. So they will say you should use zone, literally. Right? As you can see, based on the simple rules of um what do we call it, support and resistance. If price broke through this zone, bounced back twice, so this is a strong zone for them. They are looking at this as a strong zone for them to what to buy from. But what happened when price got here? Price got here, made some profits, created a resistance here, right? Created a resistance here, and still came back. So some people will see this like, this zone is actually holding. Let's buy. So once you take trade, boom, you are in a little bit of profits up to this point, and all of a sudden, boom, it took you out. Your stop loss that are here got what? Got broken or got hit literally. What happened here? Price came back, creating a fake intention to buy, to still buy. Like, okay, price is coming back. Some people would have bought, people that are scalpers, right? That was why it created this. And what happened? Boom, it sold instead. So some people have lost money. But look at this zone, this demand zone here. It's held because we have stop losses around here. Inducements, some people call it inducements. We have stop losses around here. And what happened? We made profits with that information. So we bought from here. Our stop loss is around 20 pips here. And sorry. Since we are looking to clear this, what's it called? We are looking to clear this recent high here. This one. Look at what happened. I took my trade out on, what's it called? 1 ratio. Yeah, 1:5. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. So let's get back to where we are going to, because so you've seen how the MLB strategy works. This strategy can give you good results. It doesn't mean there are times you're not going to make loss. Obviously, it doesn't work 100% of the time. And the reason why it doesn't work 100% of the time is usually dependent on the trader, because there's no way you can interpret all this forex information accurate every time, 100% of the time. It is not possible. So there's always also that's what's it called, human error. But at the end of the day, even if it's just 30% out of 100, you see what 30% winning strategy can do for you out of 100. I mean, yeah, it can still help you make as much as 40%, 50% profits monthly, and you can still call yourself a profitable trader, right? That is the power of the MLB trading strategy, right? So we've had trade like that. So you've been able to see how this strategy works live, and this is some of the results. Then also I'm going to be posting some other results, some live results literally in the group right now, so you can go to the group and check, if you understand. So just check everything. Just take 1 minute of your time, check everything that is posted, check the live results that this strategy has been able to help us deliver, right? So I'm going to ask you this important question, and the question is, what if you are able to leverage my forex trading skill, knowledge, experience by automatically copying my trades to your account regularly to make 3 to 5 times your trading account size in 5 months or less? What do I mean? You've seen my, what's it called, You see one of the strategy I use, right? You've seen the risk reward. You've To an extent, you've seen the way I risk to an extent, right? You you've seen most of these things, right? Right? You know what I'm capable of to an extent, right? And you see some of the results I've been also we've been able to deliver for ourselves, for our, you see some of the results we've been able to deliver for the people that we've worked together in the past as well, right? So what if you can also leverage everything we do, right? As we are trading, as we are making money, we're also making money. As we are, getting, because on each trade we take, we get at least minimum of 5 times of whatever we risk, right? So as we are getting times 5 of our risk, and we are losing, checking, that's, don't like the energy. Stop. All right. So you've been able to see the 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 efficiency of our strategy. You've been able to see. I've just shown you live, right? How we take some of our trades, right? The strategy we use to take some of our trades. You've been able to see. You've been able to see it live, right? So this is one of those trades that we took with our strategy, right? And you can see the results. This is like 1:10 kind of trade, right? So also, I'm going to post in the group all some of the results we've been able to get in the past. Some of them, not everything, obviously, right? So just take 1 minute of your time to check. You can see everything I've posted. You can check the video, what's it called? The video link that I dropped as well, right? The YouTube video link. You can just take 1 minute of your time to check it out, because the YouTube, sometime last year, we put this strategy to test. We put around $25 into a trading account, and we are able to increase, at least to achieve, well, how much was that? I think $200 plus within 2 months. Sorry, within 2 weeks, right? Within 2 weeks, in the space of 2 weeks, able to turn $25 accounts to like $200 plus accounts in the space of 2 weeks. That's the effects of strategy. That's what this strategy can do, and that's because this strategy has that high risk to reward effects, whereby you are risking like $10, you are getting back $100 in return. You are risking $10, you are getting back $50 in return. That's the efficient. That's the effect of it. And if you lose, it's just minor. You're just losing. Let's say out of 10 trade, you win 5, or let's say you even win 3 and you lose like 7. And you're risking $30. That's $70. And the remaining 3 that you win, you are winning 5 times. That's like 150. That's $150 in 3 places. That's $450. If you remove 70, you can see the amount of profit at the end of the day. So that's the effect of this strategy. So basically, I'm going to ask you this simple question. You've seen our trade. You've seen some of the results that we're able to achieve with our strategy, right? You've seen how we risk as well, right? So the question is, what if you can leverage how we trade automatically? Like as we are trading, trade is copied automatically on your account, right? As we are trading, your account is also like active. Your account is like, if we are making 5 times profits on our account, you're also making 5 times profit on your account on a trade, right? If you are losing 2% on our account, you're also losing 2% on your account. And at the end of the month, we are able to make, let's just say 50% minimum, right? At the end of the month, we are able to make 50%, right? So if you are able to leverage our forex trading skills, knowledge, and experience by automatically copying our trade to your accounts regularly to make 3 to 5 times your trading account size in 5 months or less, and all we get in return is just a simple 30% profit from the profits we made for you, starting from our 2nd month working together. Would this be a good deal? I need your response, in my DM right away. I need your response in my DM right away, right away, right away, guys. Oh, great, 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 great. Leodon said yes, good deal. Martin said yes, good deal. All right, all right, all right. So since you all said this is a good deal, check what I have for you. I'm introducing you to this life-changing offer of the year, right? The MLB Move Like a Boss Money Pot offer, right? We trade like the boss. We trade like the people that control the forex market. So which means we move like the boss. So the fact that we move like the boss, and you are also like you get to trade with if you get to trade with us, right? It means you are also moving like the boss. So this is what the offer is centered around, right? So what is the MLBM offer all about? So the first thing you'll be getting when you once you take advantage of the MLM offer is you'll be able to copy our trade. You'll be able to copy a quality trade for free. The original cost for this is $99 per month, right? So instead of investing your time, efforts, and money into trading your account by yourself and still losing your hard-earned money, time, and efforts to the deep shark of forex trading, you can easily connect your trading account to our account and copy a quality trade that comes with a minimum of 1:4, which means for every $10 we risk, we get $40 in return. Although the minimum I take now is 50. The minimum RR trade I take now is 1:5. So which means if I'm risking $10, I'm getting about $50. We trade like the market maker, and this gives us the leverage to trade precision and massive profitability, which in turn helps us flip accounts effortlessly. So you can make money from the forex market by connecting your account to our account while you spend your quality time doing what you like. This is worth $99 per month. But if you are lucky to be among those who will be taking advantage of the MLBM offer, you'll be getting access to this for absolutely free of charge, right? The second thing you'll be getting is free access to trading automations. This is worth $49 per month. You don't need to watch your trade, open trade manually, or even close, because we have a trade copier software and other integrated trading automations to ensure you don't have to do anything from your end to make money. With our system in the forex trading market, you can sleep or do anything you like with your time, knowing fully well that your account is in good hands. So this means you're not really going to be trading your time for money anymore, right? This is going to be done for you automatically. You are leveraging on our skill, on our results, right? On our experience and everything, right? So it costs about $203 to set this up. VPS alone cost us over $100, and if you have to charge individually, we wouldn't charge more than $49, right? But if you happen to be among those that will be taking advantage of the MLBM offer, you'll be getting access to this powerful, well put together trading automation, right? Another thing you'll be getting is risk management video. See, you've seen a bit of what the risk management entails, right, at the beginning of this webinar. Nonetheless, there are still a couple of things that are embedded in the risk management that you still have to know. There are some advanced things that you still have to know. And so there's a video I created that is centered around risk management. I sold it for $37 in the past, but you'll be getting access to this video for free if you happen to be among the people that take advantage of the MLBM offer. So you also get access to 24/7 support system. You get to ask questions or make an inquiry about our products or anything around the forex market if you happen to take advantage of the MLBM offer, right? So what's the total worth? You'll be able to copy quality trade for free. This is worth $297 for 3 months. You get free access to trading automation. So this is what $147 for 3 months, right? Risk management video. This is what $37. Then you also get access to 24/7 support system. This is priceless. The total worth of this whole thing is $481, right? But guess what? That is not even all. There is more. So pay attention. So I'm going to be including the fast action taker bonus. Now, why am I doing this? In the past, we've pushed out an offer like this, and we notice that the people that get the best results and faster results are usually people that know what they want. They take fast action, they don't drag their feet along, they know what they want, and just because of that drive that they have, they're able to get faster results, better results. And so this fast action taker bonus is actually to aid them get faster results as well with this offer, right? So that's why we're actually making it. So the first thing you'll be getting from the fast action taker bonus is a forex trading course. This forex trading course is going to teach you how to trade like the market maker, right? I'm telling you for a fact that if you take what's the word? If you try as much as possible to go through this course, you practice everything you learned from this course and you put them into action. You execute them. You don't need any other forex course again. I'm telling you for a fact, right? So this is what $1.7. So you'll be able to. So the second thing is you'll be able to copy quality signals for 3 months, right? You can use this signal to do whatever you want. You can still use it to trade on maybe on your other accounts. You can use it to trade prop firm, any other thing you want, right? It's as simple as that. So you'll also be able to copy quality trades for free, right? This is what 297. Okay, that's the main offer, right? This is $297 for 3 months. You also get access to free trade, $147 for 3 months. Risk management video, that's $37, right? 24/7 support system plus a mystery bonus, right? Now, this I shouldn't have to tell you anything about the mystery bonus, but I'm going to give you a hint, right? I'm going to give you a hint. What is part of the thing you'll be getting from the mystery bonus is that you will get. There's one thing you need to know about learning a new strategy. If you just learn a strategy and you want to be sure that this strategy can actually give you money before you test it out with your real money, right? Which is the most difficult thing to do. Most people will go on demo trading and they will start demo trading. They would first back test and they will not go on demo trading. Now, as much as that is not bad, it is not good. It is time wasting. What do I mean? Let's say your strategy is the kind of strategy that only provide you quality trade in the span of 1 to 4 months, 1 to 6 months, 1 to 3 months before you get 100 trade, and you need 100 trade to be able to confirm if that strategy can actually provide you results or not, right? So, do you have to wait for 6 months or 4 months before you can be able to before you are sure that this strategy can actually give you that result? And that is a lot of time, if you ask me, right? That is a lot of time, except you are only scalping, which is not something I would advise, right? So there's a soft, obviously, TradingView has this thing we call live forward testing, whereby you backdate to like as many years as you want. You go back in time and you start live testing. Like, if you were you start live testing your strategy on the account, right? You start live testing your strategy on the account, seeing what the potential results would have been. You get, so you go back maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, testing out the strategy without knowing what is going to happen next, and you're for testing directly. But one thing about that is that if you can't get that on your free plan on TradingView, it is only on a paid plan. But there is a software that it is free that I'm going to be giving to you. It's part of the mystery bonus that once you take advantage of the MLB offer, you get the software. You'll be able to for test live. So what you need to spend as much as 4 months to figure out if the strategy is going to give you results or not, is going to make you money or not. You can easily do that within a week or within 2 weeks, and you move on. If you see that it can give you results, you put your, like, you start trading with your live account, and now you are even much more confident that, oh, this can actually give you results, right? Because you've forward tested live, you've backdated and you forward test, right? And there's also no emotion involved, because you know that, okay, fine, if you lose, then you know that, oh, this thing doesn't work. But if you win, you know that, oh, this thing works. Then you have the confidence to put your money to risk, right? Your money to trade, if that's the word. So you get that as part of the mystery bonus, and there are also other mystery bonus you get, right? I don't need to mention that. That's why it's called mystery bonus, right? So the total worth of this is $765. Now, the fast action taker bonus is for the first 3 people to take advantage of this offer in the next 48 hours of watching this video, obviously, right? But if you take advantage of the MLB offer today, you get access to all of this, right? If you take advantage of the MLB offer, you get access to all of this within, what's it called, 24 hours. 48 hours. Why am I saying 24 hours? And after 48 hours, you still be able to get access to the main offer. You won't be able to get access to this fast action taker bonus, right? So how do you take advantage of the MLB offer for free? Now, I have to tell you this. Our goal is to help make your first $1,000 profits or 4x your trading account in the next 3 to 5 months. And the most convenient amount to easily achieve this goal is $50, right? To make $1,000 in the next 3 to 5 months, it is very easy to do that by leveraging, risking appropriately, risking just 2% per trade, right? And without over leveraging at all, right? So the minimum account we are $250 trading account, right? That's the minimum. However, there's also something I'll ask, like, add to this. It's also part of the mystery bonus, but let me just add it to it, right? Because you need to know. After making profits in your first month, you can actually withdraw from the profits, get a prop firm, with our recommended prop firm that will pay you money 100% guaranteed, as long as you and they don't have a strict rule. Their rules are very simple, right? It is something that we've been able to achieve over and over, right? If you see some of the results that we posted in the group, you'll see some of our, what's it called, some of the prop firms accounts we've passed, right? So that's not even an issue. So you get to buy a prop firm account, and within the 3 months, you get to pass, and within the 5 months, you get to pass and also withdraw with the prop firm at least a minimum of $1,000 from the prop firm, and also a minimum of $1,000 from the original MLM offer. Altogether, we are looking at $2,000 profits. So at the end of the day, we are looking at almost 10 times of what you are putting in, right? We are looking at almost 10 times of what you are putting into this. So think about it. Think about what $2,000 is going to do for you. Is it going to help you pay your rent? Is it going to help you become a man of your family that you're supposed to be? Is it going to help you sort out some debts? Is it going to help you is it going to help you pay your children school fees? Is it going to help you, maybe buy food in the house, pay that bills for your loved ones, or any other thing that will be helpful to you, basically. So now, the second thing is, you reach out to the admin of the WhatsApp or Telegram group that shares this webinar link with you. Right? Tell him you want to take advantage of the MLB offer right away. You'll be given our broker's link to sign up with, register, verify, and fund your trading account with a minimum of $250. After this, reach out to the person that gave you the link to connect your account with our trade copier. Right now, you have to understand this. Our VPS alone cannot accommodate more than 15 people. So if this offer will only be available for, So this offer will only be available for 15 persons who can take advantage of the MLB offer. If you know what VPS means, right? We can't take more than 50 people. And the thing is that in this week, we are pushing out to over 500 people. I mean, we're expecting 500 people to watch this video because we are running hard. So, which means is we are only going to take 15 people out of the 500 people that are going to have access to this video, that are going to have access to this webinar, basically. That's the word. So, the past. Remember I said we've pushed out this offer in the past. So these are some of the people that have taken advantage of a similar offer like this last year, because we pushed this offer last year as well. And so this is SWAT project. It deposited $200 plus around October 16, right, last year. And you can see it came back with results October 24, right? He said, "Good evening, brother. What a fantastic day. I was offline all day." So he was able to make around $30.28, right, within the space of that's 16 to 24, right? And also within the space of, what's it called, 24 to 28, he made around $36.43, right? Look at what he said. He said, "Okay, bro, thanks. I did not check my accounts this morning, but just discovered that today profit has landed." Oh, it's even that very day profit. You can see he made around $6 within a day on the 28th of October. This is our person, Glorious Army. Similar, he deposited around the same figure, and that was October 16. November 1, look at what he made around 20% profits on his account this week, right? By automatically copying our trade, you can see. He said he has made about 40% profit on the account in just 2 weeks. That's just 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks, he made 40%. And I'm promising you guys just around 50%, right? So come with me. This is Samuel Opara, right? He made around, this is, okay. Can I even see this properly? I think he made around something within 2 weeks as well. But he didn't put the date here. So this is December last year, right? This person deposited $250, as you can see here. And look, he said he has made $52 in 3 days from a $250 trading account, right? So that's already more than 20% within 3 days, guys. So this is another person, right? This is another person. This person made $73 plus in 2 weeks, right? He has a similar deposit, $250 deposit, and he made $73 plus in just 4 days, right? Sorry, in just 4 days. And remember, December is festive period, right? Look at what he said. He said not up to 2 weeks, just 4 days in 2 weeks because of the festivity, right? He said $73 within his first, within 23rd of December to yesterday, and it was only 4 days that was traded, as you can see here, right? So we've had many results. We've done this last year, and this year as well. We just started dishing out this offer, right? This is why we have last year results, because we've not been able to give this offer this year. But right now, we are giving out this offer again because the goal is to help you make something out of this year, right? You don't want to end up this year regretting that you didn't make anything out of this year at all, right? At least from Forex. So the goal is to help you do this in a convenient way, in the most convenient way possible, right? So these are frequently asked questions. You have some other questions which we are going to attend to very soon, but these are frequently asked questions that has been asked in the past. So we just We'll just trash them out now. What is the risk appetite per trade? We don't risk more than 2% per each trade we take, right? Only on few occasions that we get to risk 3%. And that 3% means we have like 70% assurance that the trade is going to do well. Obviously, there's no 100% in forex trading market, right? So that's the way that we risk 3%, but in both scenarios, in both cases, we risk 2%. And it's also in some cases we risk like 1%, right? So there are also cases of that. So do you use stop loss and take profits? Obviously, this is not both trading. This is not the kind of this is not scalping. We don't scalp. We don't trade with emotions. We trade because we see opportunities, and we leverage that opportunity. So why must we use your broker? Now let me explain. This is copy trading. To connect your account with our account, the copy trading software that we use, that we developed and we use, right? It requires that your account is directly connected to our account. And the way to get your account directly connected to our account is when you use our broker link to sign up, right? And you fund, right? So if your account is connected to our account, it becomes easy for the trade copier software to connect your account with our account, to link it up, right? It becomes easier. And the broker we use is actually very simple. We use Xness, right? We use Xness. So every one of you should know Xness. If you're in Nigeria, you should know Xness. Xness is not a new broker. Xness is a broker that has a very good reputation in the Nigerian market. So you don't even have any issue. You don't have anything to worry about. And if you already have an Xness account, the best thing you can do is to consult any of your family member, maybe your friend or your family that you trust, and they trust you as well, right? You can use their details to sign up and deposit. Then when it comes to withdrawing, you can withdraw via crypto, or there is a way you can withdraw also in into your local bank. That's something I'm going to like teach you. That's not a problem. It's not something of a big deal. When you are like depositing, don't try to deposit from your old account to your new account by transferring money from your old account to the new account you are going to be opening with our link, right? Because it is going to send a red signal to Xness, and you might get to close the account, or the copy trading process doesn't get to work. You understand? So you withdraw and you deposit. You understand? You withdraw in case you already have money on the Xness account, on your current X account, you withdraw from it, then you deposit right into the new account you've opened with us. So what if I don't have up to that amount? Well, I've told you before, the easiest amount to get to $1,000 and $2,000 in the next 3 to 5 months is $250. Right? Because we don't over leverage, we don't over trade, we don't risk more than 2% on our trade. At worst case scenario, 3%, right? And the easiest way to achieve this amount, the goal we are looking at, is $250. As you can see, most of the results you've seen are results of people who deposited $250, right? Some deposited 200, some deposited 250, right? So it is to achieve what we are looking at with this amount. It has been tested over time. This is why we only accept this amount. However, 200 also can still work. So which still puts the minimum to like 200. If you see that $200, you can still take advantage of this opportunity, right? You will still get results. That's the minimum. But we say 250 because it is easier with 250 than 200, right? But 200 will still work. It will still work. So what is the least profit to be made monthly in terms of percentage? As you can see, most of the profits we've made, based on the results you've seen, you would have seen that. I mean, there was this result. There was this YouTube video link I posted in the group. You will see we are able to do more than 200% in 2 weeks. I mean, we deposited $250 in an account, and we made around $200 plus within just 2 weeks. But we don't like to work with pressure. We like to under promise, which is why we are putting it at $50. At least that's like the worst case scenario. 50%. I mean, 50% of your capital is what we are looking at every single month, conveniently. I mean, banks will give you 20% in a year, but with this 50% monthly, it's not bad. And if you leave your money there to accumulate, right, you even get better results. Because if you, let's say you have $250 this month, and the next month you've already made like $350. I mean, you've already made like $100. That's $350. Then that next month, what you are risking initially, which was maybe $4 or $5, that next month you'll be risking like $7 or $8. And which means the higher the risk, the higher the return. Simple, right? This is why I advise $250 from the start, right? So I hope that's sorted out. Who is this offer not for? If you have a get rich quick mentality, this is not for you, right? This is a long term thing. Forex is a long term based business. If you're not going to be patient, you're not going to be able to see results, which is why we are leveraging on prop firms to be able to get good value for our patients. That's why we are leveraging prop firm, because with prop firm, even if you don't have much bigger accounts, just buy an account. Once you buy an account, you can trade with our signals, and what you still get, that's what's it called, thousands of dollars that you want to earn from the forex market. And going forward, you can stack up your money. And next year, by this time next year, it is possible that you are making $10,000 every month just because you are patient. But if you have get rich quick mentality and you use that to trade, you're not going to be able to get results. And you would what's the word? You will just get frustrated and you won't be able to achieve anything from the forex market. Right? So that's what's up. So very simple. I'm doing this because in 2 months' time, we'll start getting 30% off your profits, right? And also by next year, we are looking at creating a course, right? And we'll need a bunch of people to give us results. And we are looking forward to getting results from you, from whoever take advantage of this MLB offer. So it is our duty to help you get results. Once you get results, it is just a no-brainer. You will give us testimonials, right? Just like people that have given us testimonials in the past, because we help them get results. So we are counting on you to do the same. It is as simple as that, right? So how do I take advantage of this MLBM offer for free? Reach out to the admin of the WhatsApp or Telegram that shared this webinar link with you and tell him you want to take advantage of the MLBM offer right away. You'll be given a broker link to sign up with, register, verify, and fund your trading account with a minimum of $250. After this, reach out to the person that gave you the link to connect your account with our trade courier. Voila, as simple as that. So it is nice having you here. I mean, time for question and answer, but I'm going to end the recording, right? So we can have that proper.